Hello everyone, this is Unit 6, the Declaration of Independence. Let's go through some history background of our class. Dear student, the topic of today's class is fundamental for American culture course. I would like to go through with you the main events which drove the 13 colonies to separate from British Kingdom. Let's quickly go through the main events. The first act of rebellion was the Boston Tea Party on 16 December 1773, which was followed by Coercive Act or Intolerable Act by side of the British government. In 1774, first the Continental Congress took place in Philadelphia, where a petition was signed to ask King George III to repeal the act. He refused, and in 1775 in Boston, the American Revolution started with the Battle of Lexington and Concord. In May of the same year, the Second Continental Congress took place in Philadelphia, which was de facto a government. In 1776, George Washington took command of the army in the battles of Trenton, New Jersey, and in Saratoga. And finally, the 4th of July, 1776, Declaration of Independence. The war shifted to the southern colony, and France gave American supply and men. And in 1783, American and British finally signed the Treaty of Paris to end the war. Now you will find on your Moodle the Declaration of Independence. So you can please open your Moodle document, that is a PowerPoint slide called the Declaration of Independence, and watch the two videos which will illustrate how the Declaration of Independence was reached. For further reading, you can also open an extract of the original document which comes next. I've now prepared a list of vocabulary you may find difficult to understand, which is also available on Moodle. Now, one question: where the original document is kept? The Declaration of Independence remains on display on the rotunda of the National Archives, where it is seen by more than 6,000 tourists every day. At night, the case of the documents is lowered 22 feet into a special vault. The museum is placed in Washington, D.C. at the National Mall. The rotunda, the National Archives, is a semicircular room which contains also other U.S. important documents, U.S. Constitution and the Bill of Rights. For further study and to understand the importance that Americans give to these documents, it is interesting to watch a film, maybe you saw it. It's called National Treasure by Nicolas Cage. So let's now shift to the Constitution of the United States. So the Constitution of the United States established Americans' national government and fundamental laws, and guaranteed certain basic rights for its citizens. It was written mainly by the Committee of Five, and the first draft was written by James Madison. They actually took inspiration from the Magna Carta in 1215, signed by King John of England. The Constitution of the United States was signed in September 17, 1787, by the delegates of the Constitutional Convention in Philadelphia. At the 1787 convention, delegates devised a plan for a stronger federal government with three branches: executive, legislative, and judicial, along with a system of checks and balances to ensure no single branch would have too much power over the other. You have it on Moodle to read, but pay particular attention to the preamble and the Bill of Rights, which at the beginning was made up of only 10 amendments. Today, there are 27. So, to practice on the real meaning of the amendments, you have a class activity. For each situation described, you have to find which amendment applies to it. So next you will find another video where I will go through with you about the question of the quiz. of Unit 7. So you're welcome to leave your comments and put a question through my email, and I will be happy to answer to that. Thank you so far. Let's switch to the next video.